EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans.
Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Ka'imi Fairbairn getting this one started. And off we go from Houston. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Here's Levis to open with a pass. He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Half-bladed prep ball here in the Lone Star State. Ashton Jeanty. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Keep it on the ground with Jeanty. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Beanie Bishop there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's second and 8. Out of the shotgun, Levis. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Texans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Right.
going to throw right away. On the run to the right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Jermaine Pratt, he gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Tony.
And now the first down for Joe Mixon. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A loss of 2 yards.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Stroud to throw. He'll try to work the screen with Mixon. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get a few yards. On this return, up past the 15-yard line.
Here we go. Hand up.
On first down, Levis. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
It's a gain of 16.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Christian Harris there on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Levis. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
All right.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's caught right side. The tight end Schultz. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll run with Mixon. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Big J.J. Pegues in there on the tackle.
2 yards. second and 8.
Look him up on a second down and 8.
South. Oh, right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 8 yards to go.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Give him 16 there, and a first down.
First down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
They'll take over the first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Mike 49.
On the ground, it's Jeanty to start the drive. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the 35, here's second and 3.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's Levis. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Third and 9.
Here we go.
To throw is Levis. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they are set to start the drive with first and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 42 now, here's second and 2.
All right. Swap. Another swap.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. And trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he's going a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Toss to Genty. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
54, Tracy. Set.
In motion is Myers. A 2nd down throw here for Levis. That's brought in by Myers. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and hit it and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion is Myers. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. He'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he'll take this one in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Here we go. Hey, south. 118. 19 Texas. 11.
Now Stroud exiting the pocket right. He'll tuck it and take off. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the 1st down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big game.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
To the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
from just across the midfield stripe. Here's second down.
Here we go. At 18. Robin. Wide motion. Lead up, offense.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go. 19. That's right. 2J.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop.
45-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
All right. 18. That's right.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Right. 18. That's right.
From the gun, here's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. He's going to have a Texans first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big game on 4th down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
All right. 18. That's right.
They will work the middle with Mixon. Open space inside the 10. And he's in! Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. It's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Second down, they need 3. Levis. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Here's Levis. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Second and a yard.
3 down. 4 down. Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54.
Here's Levis to throw. Open man is Tommy Malott. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Drop this one down to Genty.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
This one's just too far for the receiver, right in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and It ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go. Here's Levis. He's got a man. That's Miles. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He's after the catch, and the ball comes free. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
They are very fortunate to get another shot at it. It is second down and goal. From the gun, it's Levis. To the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go, let's go. 18, outside.
It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
18,
Second down throw for Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll try and run it here. It's Joe. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on third and a yard.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on fourth down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Out for today. 18. What's up?
Stroud. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
On the bootleg, it's Levis. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's a great example of why the premium players in this league on defense, Mike, they're the guys that impact the passing game, whether that's defensive backs or guys that can defend at a high level, but especially pass rushers, because even though he doesn't get the sack, it's the pressure that leads to the bad throw that leads to the incompletion.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Back to the air, it's Levis. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A big play there for the Raiders. 33 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Levis to throw it here on 1st down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Levis to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
It's 3rd and 4.
Diamond.
Now Levis. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Oh, right. 19 Texans.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. The throw on the run is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down for Houston.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
118. What's that?
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Oh, ready. 118. What's that?
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's good for a Texans first down.
Ow, the 18.
The give to Mixon from out of the pistol.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this time he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game. And now 15 for the year. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Texans 14.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's Levis from out of the pistol. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. 36 yards.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Gentry. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. To throw is Levis. He'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. To throw is Levis. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Now it is first and goal. Levis. That's into the hands of Thornton. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now, here's second and goal.
Hey, like 13, like 13.
In motion, that's Thornton. Throwing on second down, Levis. That is caught by the tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Now Carlson to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Raiders go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Look the hot. Look. Tony. 19 Texas.
Crowd to throw here on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard
All
line.
things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ow, what's that? 11. Hey, south.
From the gun, here's Stroud. His pass complete to Jalen Knowles. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4
It's a gain
and
of
bring
4.
up third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Oh, hey. Hey, south.
To throw is Stroud. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
22 yards.
That pass play good for 22. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Oh, ready? 18. Hey,
Now Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. Outside.
Throwing is Stroud. He's trying to work the screen with Nixon. Whoa! And he's into the end zone yet again. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That's his third touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. They'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Like 54, like 54. 18.
On first and 10, here's Levis. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
A second down throw here for Levis. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the gun, it's Levis. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that was a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Danielle Hunter in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 20.
That is catch number 60 for the season.
First down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. It's a great example why.
Complete to Jacoby Myers. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4.
Right 13, right 13.
Here's Levis. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with the conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
That's 0. Green 18. That's 24, Linda. Flat green 18. Green.
Levis to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Now Genji. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Here we go. Tonight.
In motion, that's Thornton. On 2nd down, Levis. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive.
24.
Now can they do it for a 3rd time? They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Texas.
Mike, on the list of worst possible outcomes for this drive, that is certainly at the top. With this much time left, all you're looking to do is, 1, maintain possession of the ball, and number 2, run off as much clock as possible. Then disaster strikes. Not only do you turn the ball over, you let them take it back for 6, and now you find yourself coming back onto the field here in a minute, trailing with very little time left.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, come on. Here.
Here's Levis to throw. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. His 11th grab of the game and a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's 2nd down.
Like 46, like 46.
Throwing is Levis. He'll get this off to Genty. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. They'll run. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down. Levis to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A first down there on a gain of 12. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. On 1st down, Levis. Open man, that's Millar.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
There's that man again, another catch. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Like 90.
Here's Levis. Quick throw, taken in. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Mike zero.
To throw is Levis. This one on the floor. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. And the clock will stop. Timeout called with 5 seconds remaining. 2nd down, goal to go.
Like 24. Like 24.
They'll run with Genty. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it.